everyone, it's Ashley from Ashley's Tribe, Beachbody Diamond Star Coach. Today I want to talk to you about my why I became a Beachbody Coach. I get this question all the time, like, what made you get into this? First of all, never in a million years did I think I'd ever be a Beachbody Coach. Don't even ask me 5 years ago, 3 years ago, I had no idea what Beachbody even was. And so this wasn't like a goal of mine to get into this coaching thing. This was something that an opportunity arose and I took it. And before becoming a Beachbody Coach, I was a first grade teacher. I taught first grade for several years, and I absolutely loved it. I loved being able to see kids enter into my classroom, some of them not even knowing their letter sounds, and exiting my classroom reading full chapter books. And what an incredible feeling that was to me. And I really loved going to work every single day. The problem was I had a little boy. And as much as I love my job, I did not like the fact that I had to drop him off at a babysitter. And at that time in our lives, my husband was in school. I had already graduated, and so I was the breadwinner for our family. Just because our circumstances, as much as I love my job, I wanted so bad just to be home with my little boy. And so for us, it took us so long to be able to get our little boy here that I just felt so guilty having to drop him off at a babysitter. And so, why did I become a coach? Well, I joined Beachbody in September of 2013 with no intentions of ever coaching. I had like I said, I didn't even know what Beachbody was, but I decided to do a challenge group with my coach Breezy, and my life changed. Before I did a challenge in drinking Shakeology and working out every day and changing our health habits, I was so depressed, and I didn't even realize how depressed I was. I had a hard time getting out of bed. I got out of bed every day because I had a job to go to. I had a boy to take care of. I had a husband to take care of. I had reasons to get out of bed, but I had no drive. I got up, I did my daily, routine, and I went to bed. There was no excitement, no drive, no life, no energy. I just went with it. And that is why I originally decided to buy a challenge pack in the first place. And by the way, a challenge pack is a workout that comes with Shakeology, and then you get to do a challenge group with it. And so I did that, and during those first weeks of drinking Shakeology and working out and starting to slowly change your eating habits, I felt so good inside. I had energy, and I remember turning to my husband one night because I was laughing. I was truly, genuinely laughing, and it had been so long since that had happened. And so once I completed my 60 days, I had lost 20 inches, but more importantly, I changed from the inside out. I literally transformed from the inside out. We were happy. My marriage, we weren't struggling or anything before, but we became closer in our marriage, and we laughed more. We had more drive and ambition and energy and everything. And so I was presented with my coach the opportunity to coach. And at first I told her no. I was like, no, this isn't for me. I never get involved in this pyramid scheme. And so I just wasn't sure about it all. And she asked me again, and I talked to my husband about it. And, at this time, we were just in the transition of me not working, being a stay-at-home mom. And so we went to a 2-income family to a 1-income family. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, if I could pay for my Shakeology every month, great. That was my only goal, was to pay for my monthly Shakeology. That was it. And so I decided I'd go ahead and do this. And I want to get my Shakeology paid for, so it wasn't coming out of our budget. And so I decided to do it. And one of the reasons I decided to do it was a selfish reason. I wanted to stay motivated. I had lost all this weight. I had transformed from the inside out. And so I wanted to have this motivation to keep me going. If other people were watching me, then I knew I had to keep going, and I couldn't fail, and I couldn't give up. And so that was one of my initial motivations. But shortly after, I realized that my heart belongs to helping other people by nature. There's a reason why I went into teaching, and it wasn't for this massive income. but it was for the opportunity to teach these little children to read, to get the foundation of their education so that they knew that they could achieve anything. And Beachbody has been able to fill that void of teaching that I miss so much. But I'm able to be at home with my kids and be able to do it. And so my second motivation, or my why for becoming a coach, is to literally change lives. Like, I can do this. This average person who gets up every day, was depressed, had miscarriages. If I could change my life, like for the positive, why couldn't other people? And I wanted to do that. I want to be able to change lives. I want to get up every single day knowing that I've made some small difference in somebody's life. And so that is my second why, is you. You are my why. You are the reason why I do this. I want anyone from 110 pounds to 500 pounds to know that change is possible. It's one day at a time, taking one step, putting it in front of the other, and changing their lives. And so you are the reason why I do this every single day. And for the third reason, is the financial freedom that it's brought into my life and my family's life. We are a one-income family, and things are super, super tight. We had made the sacrifice for me to be at home, to be with my children, but it was tight. And so to be able to have this financial freedom where in 1 month's paycheck, I'm able to pay 2 mortgages that we have, a car payment, and still put money into savings, to be able to, in 1 week's paycheck now, be able to pay a mortgage with 1 week's paycheck. Like, what a blessing that has been in our lives. And so eventually I want to retire my husband. I want to bring him home so we can be a full-time family and not have to have the stresses of the world and going to work, but we can work on our relationship as a family and be a full-time Beachbody family and work from home and be able to travel together, be able to see each other more, and be able to just be a part-time or full-time family and be able to get that. And so those are my whys for coaching. I would love, to help anyone who's ready. There's no secret to this. This is literally anyone can do this. Like, I'm a school teacher, not a salesperson. And we don't want salespeople. I don't want salespeople on my team. I want people who have heart and are ready to change lives daily. People who want to get motivated. People who have a story to tell, a journey to go on. I want the 100-pound person. I want the 500-pound person. I want the 300, 400, 200, whatever you are. Like, I want females and males. I want you. As long as you have heart, you are ready to become a coach. And that is the most exciting thing, is that anyone can do this business. Anyone can change lives. Anyone can wake up and change a life one day at a time. So that is my why, and feel free to message me with any questions that you may have about coaching.